The night lay thick with a stifling fog, obscuring everything beyond reach. The village, once full of life, now thrummed with a silence so deep it felt alive, tightening around Eliana's heart. As her footsteps echoed cautiously, she moved through shadows cast by skeletal trees. A creeping dread seeped into her mind, whispering that reality had shifted. Small signs clawed at her awareness, echoes of laughter, lingering even after children had retreated inside, and lights flickered in patterns devoid of logic. Pausing by the old well, its mossy stones shared insidious secrets, her breath visible in the biting air. Where had the stars gone? They burned a strange shade of crimson, unlike any she had seen. Days blurred as Eliana's grasp on sanity slipped, her nights plagued by unnatural shapes invading her dreams. Distorted figures danced at the edges of her vision, bearing an uncanny resemblance to her neighbors, their faces contorted in grotesque mockery. She watched her friends through a window, their laughter now a dissonant symphony that filled her with dread. The world outside morphed into a quagmire of anxiety, a continuous loop of paranoia entwining her thoughts. One evening she unearthed an obsidian shard buried in the soil, a fragment of something otherworldly. Symbols carved into it seeped into her mind, unraveling her thoughts further. Whispers intensified, urging her to unlock buried secrets, calling her to the abyss. In the dim hours of an ominous dawn, the village congregated at the center, their eyes glazed with a fervor that chilled her. They seemed transformed, their laughter morphing into a chant resonating with an eerie, otherworldly tone. Eliana stepped into the throng, senses overwhelmed by a presence looming beyond human comprehension. It emerged, a vast amorphous form, glistening with an oily sheen, its countless eyes pulsing with grotesque intelligence. As her perception wavered, the weight of its gaze anchored her soul, fracturing the universe around her. In that void, clarity struck with sheer terror, a realization that she had never been alone. They had always been among them, watching, waiting. As her sanity teetered into despair, Eliana understood that some doors once opened can never close.